My name is Lindsay Leifeste, and I've been a member at Shepherd for a little over 6 years now. Financially supporting the mission is very important to me because the Great Commission verse of going and making disciples, that can't happen without financial support. And I feel that for me personally, I'm much better equipped to financially support the mission rather than quitting my day job to go and make disciples. I think back to right after college. For me, that was at the height of the Great Recession back in '08 and '09. At the time, jobs were very, very hard to come by. And back in '08 and '09, my financial support was really focused on 3 of my friends who decided to become missionaries right after college. And so the first job that I found myself in, it was literally the only thing available at the time, and it was a horrible job. And unfortunately, I was only about 13 months into my contract, and the only way I could get out of my contract was to go back to school. But that was also not really an option because I already had over $100,000 of student debt, and so adding on another 3 years of more student debt for law school just was not going to happen. But then I ended up being offered a full tuition scholarship that also came with a living stipend, and so I can't explain it. I think it was definitely God's provision to not only get me out of the horrible first job that I had, but also to help ease the student debt burden. I think about the 9 fruits of the Spirit, and specifically the last one that everybody seems to forget about, but self-control. By setting aside my tithe at truly making it a first fruits giving that first, and then making my spending work with what's left. I've learned to buckle down and really evaluate what's truly a need versus what would just be nice to have. And so I've really seen the self-control fruit grow as a result. I think of that saying where if you ask God for patience, He's going to send you things to test your patience. I think the same is probably true for tithing, where if you're asking God to increase your faith and your trust in Him, maybe He's calling you to tithing to increase that faith and that trust.